All right, good morning, boys. What is up? Today is Thursday, February 12th. I'm fucking wired right now. I'm actually fucking wired, dude. Look at that. God. Caramel macchiato with 2 extra shots. This shit has 5 fucking shots of espresso in it. And I had pre-workout this morning. I woke up, bro, landed. I'm in Boston right now. I have a connection flight, or a flight that's leaving in literally 3 hours. So I gotta make this shit fast, bro. Literally landed at 1 in the morning. I fell asleep at 2 in the morning. I woke up at 7 in the morning to hit the fucking gym. I hit back and buys, and then I got 5 fucking shots of espresso. Mind you, I hit pre-workout right before that. So I'm on like 800 milligrams of caffeine right now. I'm fucking wired, right? Sent an alert to literally every profitable trader in the industry. I said short market open. One price was up here because I just knew this bitch was gonna dump, right? Look at the hourly chart. Right, we are literally choppy as fuck. Right, what does this mean? Look at the low resistance liquidity we have below us, right? Also, in the daily time frame, we're fucking bearish, dude. We are bearish as fuck. We did not take these lows out. We are not respecting OTE. I am bearish as fuck on the daily. Look what we're doing. Absolutely nothing. We're not. It's not like, oh, we respected OTE. Like, no. We're literally respecting jack shit. We're just sweeping previous day high and constantly closing below. Price is failing to push higher. 4 hour isn't doing shit. 1 hour looks disgusting. Like, look at this. Oh my god, disgusting. Ew. Don't even want to look at this shit, right? Let's look at ES, right? Let's look at ES, right? Daily, 4 hour, choppy, looks a little more bullish. 15-minute. Oh my god, yo, we actually respected. This is really bad that the assets are this uncorrelated. I'm not gonna lie, this is not a good look for us today at all. Why did 933? Wow. That is a I don't even have that candle on my chart, dude. 930, 1, 2, 4. Oh my god, I fucking hate this so much. All right. Well, point is missing a candlestick. I'm missing a candle, but it lines up perfectly. Am I missing something? Did price? Am I missing a candle at price manipulated higher, or is this actually the high of AM session right now? I'm bearish, but whatever. I'm gonna go over the day. Oh, here's my. Let me show you guys my shit right now. Hold up. It says the image is too large. Give me another minute. Hold up. Bro, please work. What do you mean it's too large? It's not even a big photo. All right, let me try to make the photo smaller. So, okay. What do you mean it's too small? What? All right, boys. I'm sorry. This is embarrassing. I'm sorry. Hold up. Why can't I even show you guys the photo? What the fuck am I even allowed to screenshot then? I used to do this every day. What do you mean I'm not? Can I do this? All right, I'm gonna make it a photo with what I. I'm gonna make. Hold up. Okay, this is what it looks like. This is what it's supposed to look like. I screenshotted half of the image. Okay, there. All right, Lucid Flex code added. I'm copy trading my Top Step XFA as my lead account, and then I have all my followers. These are my Lucid Flex evals. I am on eval. I just got them halfway past. I blew them yesterday, so I halfway passed them today. I did not make 1.5 per account. I actually traded PM session yesterday and made $800. So I needed $500 for they were at 900, so now they're at 1450, which is what I wanted them to be at, basically half past. So literally not bad at all. I'm pretty happy with that. Now let me go over what I actually thought today in the trading day. You're gonna notice the banner up here, where it's usually black. This is my laptop that I literally have not opened in like 3 months, but I'm in Boston right now. I'm not on my computer, so you're gonna notice that it's different. It's green. This is the old banner. I'm not gonna change it just for one day, right? Okay, we're ripping now. There's definitely an SMT at that high. There isn't. Dude, this price action, not pretty. We're probably going to push higher now. Maybe. I don't know. I was bearish. All right, but let me go over my thought process today, right? On the 15-minute time frame, we have this 15-minute gap, this 15-minute order block. We have all these draws below us, which are essential, right? If you look here, we have London, Asia, and midnight open, all resting below us. How do I turn this shit off? There we go. All resting below us. And on top of that, I'm just overall bearish on the day because if we look at the look at this. Like, I know you guys don't see this as like low resistance liquidity, but in my eyes, this is the most obvious sell side of all time. This is literally just trend line liquidity. Like, this is literally a straight line that I want to see price just fucking shit the bed through. Like, shit the bed through, right? So my bias today wasn't even based off structure because structurally we were low-key bullish except for the daily time frame where we were bearish. But we were bullish or bearish in the sense that all my draws on liquidity were bearish. And draw on liquidity is king. All you need is draw on liquidity, right? Price moves because of a draw. Price moves for an objective. A lot of you guys fail to realize that. Dude, I just took fucking 6 minutes to start the trade recap. I'm sorry. I'm actually like distracted right now. But this shit's so good. OTE push lower, bang bang. What I tell you guys, treat OTE as a imbalance in the market. It draws price lower. Oh my god, get the fuck off my screen, dude. Fuck off. All right, what do I notice coming to market open, right? We swept all the buy side we have to. We have midnight open, London lows below us, right? Okay, fuck OTE, we're not respecting it anymore. Right, what do I notice here? We respect 0.705 of this range and we push lower. We have midnight open and London lows below us. Draws that I really want to see get taken out. Hourly, like I said, sell side below us. 15-minute time frame, we have this bullish gap. Are we rejecting the bullish gap? No. A fair value gap is not important if we're not rejecting it, right? Always use it as take profits. I usually just take profit at imbalances. That's what I do. I TP at imbalances, like TP at unfilled gaps, TP at unfilled 5 minutes, 15 minutes, unfilled hourlies, right? In today's situation, I traded short inside a 15-minute bullish gap, not as a take profit, but just because of the fact that we weren't even respecting it, right? We were in this shit for like 30 minutes. Not once did we actually get a displacement to the upside. The only time we got a displacement to the upside was to reject OTE. Oh, but we got a displacement here. Look at that. Yeah, to reject OTE. Again, not a single body closure above 0.705 of the range. And then what do? We get displacements lower. I actually entered in short at 928. Targeting this low right here. This was my take profit. I was gonna get greedy and put it here, but I figured, all right, if I put it here, I could half pass my evals, and the odds are, what are the odds that midnight open actually bottom ticks? Today, I didn't think it was gonna bottom tick. I thought today midnight open was just gonna be a good safe take profit. Turned out we bottom ticked to take profit, so better safe than sorry, right? That's what I teach you guys. Don't be greedy. Be safe with your take profits. I wanted London lows. I wanted Asian lows. Full transparency. I know we had a bullish SMT at London lows with ES. All right, we swept London lows pre-market, but I don't really give a fuck. If I'm being honest, I still want them taken on Nasdaq. Still thought it was a valid drop, and now we're chopping insane. We are chopping insane. Hopefully we can get our counts passed tomorrow with Lucid, get back max allocation with Lucid. That is my goal. To have one funded account with Topstep because I'm literally not allowed more. To have 5 accounts with Lucid and to have 3 accounts with Alpha. I bought 5 150k select accounts with Tradify, but I'm not trading them yet until I see price action is cleared up and until I get a payout this month because I spent like $3,000 this month on evals, and I'm not gonna blow my 150k evals that cost me $1,000 if I don't get at least a $10,000 payout, which I'm only at $3,000 in payouts for the month so far because Trade of 8 literally grabbed me in the ass and started spanking me like a fucking little boy, bro. I got cooked, dude. Like, explain to me how my lead account is up $1,000 and my accounts that I copy traded from the lead account got blown. Like, let me know. I told you we're fucking bearish, bro. Dump. Like, I actually have no aura on this trade recap. I've been saying we're bearish this entire time and price just kept pushing up. Like, hopefully we come down and take fucking London, and now you go back up. Oh my god. Dump, bro. What is this? Be a good boy. Dump. I'm bearish on the day, bro. I low-key put my reputation on the line today. I literally told like some traders that I'm in a group chat with, like, yo, short market open. So if that shit didn't hit, like, they would actually think like, yo, this guy NasdaqAle is actually a fucking unprofitable ass bum. But yeah, yo, trade recap today was actually so useless. I'm so sorry. You guys have to sit through this and watch this actual yap session. But bias was bearish just because draws on liquidity were bearish. On the daily, we're failing to push higher. If you look at what we're doing on the daily time frame, we are literally just wicking above previous day high constantly. Sweep previous day high, dump. Sweep previous day high, dump. Sweep previous day high, dump. Right? What do we have today? We have all this lower. Now you dump. Now you dump. Right? Now, yeah. Fuck you, trading view. Fuck you. All right. All this low resistance liquidity resting below us that, like I said, I want to see get taken out. Right? Midnight open. Why is midnight open a safety procedure when it comes to take profits? Midnight open is what a lot of people use to bottom tick. It is literally there's no magic secret to finding midnight open. Literally like 0:0:00 on the day. Mark the open out. Like, that's literally it. Oh my god, wait. Did I do it wrong? No, I didn't do it wrong. Look, literally 0:0. You mark out the open, and that's where I took profit, just like that. Right? 0:0:00, and that is a level, that is a key level, that is a key time and price that price can actually reject from. That open is a level that a lot of people, like these flashy people you see on social media, bottom ticking and top ticking, that's what they use, right? Yeah, I'll expose them. Like, that's what a lot of people use. They just use midnight open. They'll just long off that shit or short off that shit, and a lot of the times it gives you a good reaction, right? So you always go break even or you take profit whenever you see price hits midnight open. Thank you for dumping, bro. We haven't even taken this low out yet. That's actually insane, bro. Okay, there we go. I low-key couldn't end the call until price dumped, so my bias was correct. But yeah, bias was correct. Draws were correct. I was literally bearish from here, bro. I was literally bearish from here. When I saw price do this, I wanted to see us respect this. We respected OT of a bearish range, pushed lower. Once again, what did we do? We also created a new range here. Respected 0.705 of this bearish range, pushed lower. You could have entered off a CISD from there. Where did we get a CISD? We sweep this high right here. Candle closure below it was here. This was a valid entry to London lows for a 1-to-1 risk to reward. If you want to be a greedy little Jew, you could. Can I even say that on fucking YouTube? Whatever. Oh my, I don't know if I can say that on YouTube. But if you want to be greedy, you can hold to Asia lows, which hasn't played out yet. So I'll let you guys know how this plays out. With that being said, I hope you guys all have a blessed day. I'm sorry for this yap sesh. Probably will happen again tomorrow if I'm on caffeine. I will be full porting 3 Alpha 0. I'm gonna get 50K 3 Alpha 0 accounts, and I'm gonna full port them with George. He knows how to do it. I've never full ported accounts on CPI, but it costs like $80. So worst case scenario, I have $200 down the drain. Best case scenario, I secure Aloe with Alpha, and that's, dude, the 0 account. It's like a free $5,000 payout. Might as well, you know. Hope you guys have a blessed day, and I will see you boys tomorrow. Peace out.